Cat's out of the bag now, boys. We're at Sunrise Ford.
Yes, you can just search here.
There's so much.
The amount of tech is pretty insane. You got a yardstick right here.
I need to measure things all the time.
There you go. You can measure them. And then on here, ask for the Wilkie deal. And I'll give you the Wilkie deal.
Baker, I'm signing my life away for the sickest truck. I have a gift for them for what they've done for me, which is the gong stand. So, it works. It's probably not as loud with the rubber insulation, but yeah, it'll wake it up. That's what's up. We're gonna start this off with this. This happens to be a 3-inch hitch. And I had to get a ride from Fern. So I'm gonna let your imagination wander on where we're going after we're getting a fresh set of wheels for something new. Haven't said anything online yet about the manufacturer, the people we're working with, but I'm gonna leave this on the trailer right here because we got some other endeavors after that, but we're picking up some wheels right now. And then we're gonna keep this rolling so it's not dragged out for you guys to see the new.
I thought you were gonna spoil it.
Oh, yeah. No.
Can't tell what they are.
We got wheels before we even got what they go on. Now we're going to get.
You just don't know where to go on yet. That's the big surprise.
And dude, look at this. Fern gives me this tie down right here. It has no locking mechanism. It's just completely blown out on this. I mean, hold on, Fern. I got some tie down. Stop number 2, API, American Pacific Industries, who manufactures X-Comp tires and many other tires that you wouldn't even know that they private label for other top tier manufacturers. We're getting some other new XT tires that were released, I believe, a little over a year ago. They got some other sizes coming in soon too that will be running on the trophy truck, the 40-inch tires with a 17-inch wheel and 37s for some of those classes that are a little bit under that, but we are getting the tires we need for the new. We'll leave that right there. The new something that these are gonna go on. So yes, beautiful.
I like the smell.
I actually love it.
Yeah.
I prefer when they're being smoked though.
Oh.
So here they are. These are the girls. So this is a 37-inch 13.5 20. It's a big tire, but it's going on a big girl. So with that being said, we're gonna load these suckers up on the trailer, and then the next stop, we're gonna reveal where we're going and what we're getting. I am so hyped. So hyped right now. We don't got no paperwork yet, but you know what? No problem. No problem. So they just complimented Urban Assault 3, which we did in Tijuana. If you haven't watched it, it's one of our previous videos. Go watch it. That video we shot entirely on a DOT tire. Wasn't a race tire. We put it through the ringer. Every tire that we've ever ran is a DOT tire. We've had a couple instances where we really deserved it, and there's been many others where we thought we were gonna get flats, but we haven't, and that's across the board for the last over 4 years now. So with that being said, X-Comps have been doing me good. Let's load them up. We got a whole ass. Cat's out of the bag now, boys. We're at Sunrise Ford in the Inland Empire, the #1 fleet dealer in the United States. Let's show you like all that this place has to offer. I also brought a super rad gift for them that I made where I could see that they needed a little bit of help. We're gonna find Bobby and Jose, a couple of the dudes that we worked with over here, to get this truck. Still not telling you what it is until you see it. But let's roll up in here and see what's good. I'm nervous.
Nervous? Ain't nothing to be nervous about.
Yeah, I guess. First new truck that I got to keep.
How's it going, Austin?
This is Austin.
Nice to meet you.
Brandis.
Right
You know
on.
his dad.
Tim Brandis.
Yeah.
SDR.
Wow. That's awesome.
Small world.
It is.
In the off-road world, it's definitely a small world.
Just was greeted by Bobby and Austin. We're gonna get the rundown, the breakdown. We're gonna get the keys, and then we're gonna go see all the features that this new Lariat F350 has to offer.
Sick. All right, let me grab the keys right here.
So, dude, this facility is like just beautiful. Like everybody's got open windows, got a good view. Did you see the like in the showroom? Sick. But we're gonna make that even better later. You watch. Oh no.
What truck did you have before?
I had a 08 Chevy 3500.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, so this is gonna be a big tech upgrade then. That's
Yeah.
probably gonna be the biggest thing that you're gonna notice. One thing from the key, you can start it.
Just fired.
Yeah.
There she is, dude.
Dang!
Oh my. That is way too nice. Holy shit. 2023. I mean, I don't know. I know, actually, I've read and did some research and I've seen all the features. However, I feel like there's still a ton of features that I am gonna miss. So I'm gonna let Austin run with this right now. Are you going to Havasu soon? Is that,
yeah.
Is that you?
No, we're gonna be going over to
Oh.
the Sand Sport show.
Oh, we'll be there too. And hopefully all those other parts that you saw, plus some Carly stuff, is gonna get installed by Powerhouse Performance soon, but we're gonna do a custom coat on the wheels from Swift Powder. But let's get into some features. I already see a ton of things just from the outside that my Chevy did not have. Let's run through it, dude.
Yeah. So one thing that's super nice is obviously power steps.
Stock?
So yeah, stock. On the inside, you can see all power everything. Power pedals to adjust those, power steering wheel, power seats. Also, go ahead, hop in. You got the big, huge digital screen right on your gauges right there. You can do accessories. So take your foot off the brake and then just tap the start button. And then now we get all the accessories on.
Sick.
So
if you're
one
chilling-
really cool thing that I absolutely love about these new 23 Super Duties is if you look right above, you can probably see your heads-up display.
Time, speed, temperature.
Yeah, and you can actually customize that screen. It's a 12-inch screen, and you can change it. So if you're in off-road mode, you can see your pitch and roll, steering angle, where you have your drive lines
It says
connected.
off-road mode?
Yeah, yeah, it's FX4. It's got an off-road mode. Have you ever off-roaded a dually?
Yes.
You sent it?
No, not jumped it, but we were in Ocotillo Wells, and our boy Eric from SoCal Suspension, he busted, and we were motoring my dually pretty hard through the washes.
That's awesome.
That's not gonna happen in this one.
Yeah,
At
this
least-
one's gonna be a little nicer, a little more pavement.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there'll be definitely some dirt miles, but
Sweet.
not like that.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll get into it a little bit more later too, but on your phone you'll have an app called Ford Pass. Through there you're going to be able to remote start the truck, track the truck,
On my phone?
unlock it, lock it, and flash the lights, sound the horn, do services. That's where you also would do roadside assistance, and you can access that from anywhere in the world. So if you're in China and someone needs to get in your truck, you can literally unlock your truck from your phone.
From China?
From China. As long as you have a Wi-Fi signal, you can do that wherever in the world you want.
There's so many buttons.
There's a lot of buttons, but
They all
we'll
do
walk you
something.
through everything so then you can understand it all.
Okay, I'm glad we got the video for this, because then I could just like reference
Yeah.
the video.
So This is your main infotainment system. It's a full 12-inch screen. It also has wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, which we'll hook that up. But to start up at the top, these are all your different buttons. So here is your Jake brake. You can have it on or automatic on, or you can turn it off. So if you're towing something, it will just automatically apply the engine brake for you.
Do you know,
Super
like,
nice.
that's gonna save me so much wear and tear on my trailer brakes system.
And on your truck brakes too.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Beautiful.
So another one of my favorite buttons is the camera button. So this has full 360 cameras.
And you can move it?
So
you
if
can
you
zoom in
push
or
up
zoom
here, so if you, on this side, we'll serve you, you can push the plus button to where you can see the corner. Since we have
With
the
the
doors,
tire?
Since we have the doors open, it's a little funk right now. Yeah, close your door.
Oh,
So now you can see it, and that's where the tire would be, and then you can look at just the front of it, see where your tracks are, and then you can do the same thing in the rear, see where your tracks are.
It even has the shadows from the building in the back.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
It's pretty cool top down. I don't know how they stitch it together, but it's freaking cool. And then up here, you can also change it to where you can be on your bed camera. So where when you're hooking up the fifth wheel or gooseneck, you can do it super easy.
Thank you.
And another cool part about this is on the left-hand side, there's a button where you can push it to drop your tailgate. So you don't need to get out as you're backing up. You can just hit the button, drop your tailgate, put on the camera, and you're good.
No way.
Yeah, super cool.
Well, how's it look in person?
It's absolutely beautiful, but there are so many features that I had no idea about dropping the tailgate so you don't have to get out to hook up. Like, this is going to be amazing because, like, my old truck I'd get in and out of like 4 times if I wasn't dead nuts.
Right.
And or like hooking the trailer up at least twice a week. I'm hooking a trailer up, and I'm sure there's a camera for the back.
Yeah, just a regular. You actually have a hitch camera,
And
so
you
it's
can
a
actually
top-down
zoom
view.
right into it also.
Yeah, this is actually the zoom part. When we're
you
in
gotta be in
reverse, you
reverse.
can do it,
Oh, okay.
or you can just have your big screen for just the rear.
Dude.
Yeah, there's so many different settings within the cameras, and the new one that I just figured, because one of the things with the Fords is they do these over-the-air updates.
Yep.
So anytime if they update the software, it automatically will update the truck,
Really?
which
So you
is
don't even
super
have to
cool. That
mess
you don't have
with
to bring it to the dealer, or I want to say like the Rams or some of those. If they do have a glitch in the software, you either have to go back to the dealer, or if they do upgrade a new feature, like I'm pretty sure this truck has it too. Like mine, I didn't have my 22. I didn't have initially where. So you plug in a trailer. Normally you have somebody, hey, turn on the lights. Hey, tap the brake. You on your phone. You get out. When you're in the back of it, you can say left blinker, right blinker, brakes. It will do it all right from your phone as you're standing at the back of the trailer. You don't have to have somebody else.
This is like supercar stuff. I feel like almost like there's so much.
The amount of tech is pretty insane.
That's cool.
And then down here, this is where your 4-wheel drive settings are.
Push button.
You have 4 high, 4 low. It's super easy to go into 4 high. All you have to do is push it, and then it's active.
It's
and then to
already
go
on.
back into, you just push that. 4 low, you do have to be in neutral for it, and stopped, and then you can go into 4 low.
Okay.
As soon as you go above 25 miles an hour, it's going to automatically come out of 4 low, though.
So there's driver mode.
Yeah, go ahead, turn that dial.
Oh. Normal.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you have normal, and then if you turn it to the left, you have your tow haul, and then you have your eco mode.
What? And then you also have a snow mode,
Yeah.
Yeah.
slippery roads.
And then this is your off-road
Off-road.
mode. So super cool thing about that is now you can get your pitch and roll, and it automatically turns on your front camera with your track for your tires.
That's
So
sick.
Yeah. And
Oh
then,
my.
Yeah.
So it's
Super cool. And
Is
then
there
keep
another
turning.
one?
Yeah, there's a couple
There's
more.
more?
Yeah.
sport.
I think-
I know they don't have sport
Yeah, I
on the
don't
dualies.
They didn't give us sport, but they gave us off-road. I'm cool with that.
Yep.
And we have a whopping 21 miles on this thing.
Yeah, we drove it a little bit.
No, I mean, I feel like that's...
And you only got 720 miles still empty.
720 is the range on this?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's a 48-gallon fuel tank
Perfect, because...
until you get it to S&B. Then they've got,
100-gallon fuel tank.
I forgot what I think theirs is
You do
like
auxiliary
75.
tank too. Yeah.
So, if my calculations are correct, 42 miles, or 42-gallon tank,
48 gallons.
48 gallons. So that's still like 18 miles a gallon, somewhere around there, 17?
And of course it'll adjust. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of miles on it to give it a true calculation yet.
Yeah.
But, you know, depending on how you drive it, you know, you'll
Casual.
see anywhere. Realistically, this truck will probably see 16 miles per gallon.
That is. So I saw these auxiliary switches here.
Yeah.
These are accessories to where I could put, if I put lights, I can tap into somewhere under the hood.
Yeah. So the accessories, if I remember correctly, are still up here underneath the dash.
That's the pass-through, right? That's the pass-through wires under the hood, but the wires, the blunt cut wires, are up underneath the dash.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in the owner's manual, we can find it, or just online. It will tell you what the amperage is for each one. But as is pretty typical with all of them, you know, lower means the higher amperage, and then as you go up means lower amperage. I think 1 and 2 are both 30 amps, and then these ones are all 10 amps.
So those all have a fusible relay
Correct.
and or
The last two actually can be live by when the key off. The other ones require the key on.
Gotcha.
So say you did put auxiliary fuel tank or something in the back with a pump, electric pump, you can actually jump in here and flip the switch on there. That's the last two.
I noticed this big.
That's what I was
You want to see
thinking.
how big it is?
Yeah.
Massive. So
wanna
it actually
see
has a shape.
How big it is? Yes, I do.
And then the part that opens is all the way here. So I'll open that up.
Dang.
Dude,
You can get all the sun. You can actually get a tan while driving down the road.
that is so trick.
Yeah.
Dude, and then they got a little windscreen right here.
Yeah, so no buffeting, no weird noises, nothing. And then you can also actually have a dog window, which is right behind
so
us.
my hair just doesn't.
I don't know. It's a little hot in here, but see the window,
Yeah,
guys.
you can get a little bit of a breeze.
Dude,
Perfect.
the center console is huge.
Yeah. And you actually have a power outlet in
Signage.
here too. You have 2 USB-Cs,
Yep.
which I have fast charging with them. And then you just have a little shade down here.
And there's charging ports.
There's
Wireless
another one
charger.
up here and a wireless charging pad. And if you don't want to see any of this, just push that and it'll close it.
I love this, like, what
The wood
finish
grain,
is this?
yeah.
Is that like just a mahogany wood grain?
Yeah. Mahogany.
It's a dark old
Sounds good.
mahogany wood grain.
We're
dude.
gonna go with mahogany. It's a nice mahogany plastic.
Dude, well, the trim on the doors, this dash has like almost like a brushed aluminum to
Yeah,
it.
this part right here is.
Even right here, like this brushed aluminum
Oh yeah,
is just.
secret compartment here.
Oh dang, Gino!
Dang.
So you got that, and then you got all this down here, which this is lockable, and then you have another little cubby up here. But the coolest part is you can have all of the drinks with you. Slide this over. Now you have 4 cup holders, and then you have 2 more down here.
What's back here? Is there anything back here?
There's a
Just
couple things back
vents.
there. You actually have a full-blown outlet back there, and then you have a USB-C and USB, and then you have another 12 volt. And up here also, you have a 120 volt outlet.
Baker.
So when you want to plug in your curling iron, you can do that.
I can actually charge my cameras.
No, but that's not even the best part. 23 now they offer the built-in 2,000 watt inverter in the
Yep.
bed of the truck. So
Yeah.
Is there?
can-
What else is in the here? Is there anything?
There
else
is
in
a
here?
lot.
it hasn't even.
Yeah,
went
I haven't
through.
even scratched the surface with it.
There we go, dude.
Now you got a real sound system in the car.
Dude, stock stereo is
Oh,
it's
it's
actually
amazing.
pretty impressive.
No, that's
Subwoofer behind the seat.
yeah.
And plus with the doors closed, like
Yeah.
it sounds really
This
good.
actually has the unleash system. So you have a speaker up here, you have a speaker right here, and you have a speaker right here in your headrest.
And coming at me?
Yeah.
In your
Oh,
headrest.
what?
Yeah, you see the little
Oh.
B&O badge on there?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Super cool.
That's sick.
Yeah. But for the back seat, go ahead, pull this little tab right here,
Yes, sir.
pull it up.
Yes, sir.
You have storage under here. Cool thing about this is it's actually lockable storage. So you can lock these seats down. So you can use this as a safe for whatever you
Is
want.
that where this keyhole is in the side
Yep,
of it?
and it has it on both sides, that one and this one. And
That
it has
is-
a partition in the middle too,
If you want it.
if you want to divide it. This button right here, it's right on the inside, just push that back, and then you can fold this down. Just let it kind of fold itself. This right here is in the way, but
Yeah.
then you can have a completely flat load floor.
Yeah,
That's sick.
that is tight. Oh, this side it's the bag right there. That's cool. Yeah, in case you got something bigger to fit in there. But I mean, that is nice because like I have hats, I have other things, and my old Chevy, remember, the under my seat was always full of stuff.
Well, it's nice to say, like, if we're ever in a sketchy area and actually need to keep your stuff in the car and lock, like, say, cameras or something, like, that's actually pretty handy.
Here, dude, I got you.
Yeah, like, oh shit, that's sick.
Bingo.
You're always gonna have it, like, filled with something though.
And you got some of your roadside assistance stuff.
Yeah,
here.
that's all right here. And then this is where the generator is. And then same thing under here, that's where that is to power all the systems. So this is a feature, I call it the grandpa step, but it's actually an assisted tailgate. You can fold this down, fold this up. Now you can get into the truck a lot easier. It's a little bit nicer than, you know, the modular tailgates that some of the other guys have.
Brother, I like it. I'm into it. Give me more.
Since you're up there too, this button right here.
Yep.
This actually is your bed light, so this will turn on the lights in the bed.
That's tight.
That's where all the hookups are. And then on the other side,
there, hookups, and this is the 20 amp.
Yep. So 120 volt, 20 amp, 2 kilowatt. You have 2 plugs in there, and then this is the button to make sure it's on.
Line X San Diego, I'm coming for you. Better get ready. Hold on, let me make sure I don't fall off this thing. We just say farmer bros, or brothers, boys, farmer boys, and we're all stuck.
You need to measure anything? You got a yardstick right here.
I need to measure things all the time.
There you go. You can measure them. And then on here, these are kind of unadvertised bottle openers.
Oh.
On both sides.
No.
Yeah.
They gotta have some other purpose.
Well, it's just to lock it in on this side. To help it from swaying side to side.
It's like a bump stop.
Pretty much.
In case if there's any flex in the back.
And then on the back, you have your step here with a little pocket to grab onto.
Yeah, I saw that. That is a much bigger pocket, than you still got your standard things there. But I mean, dude, I'm in and out of the back of the trucks so frequently. Like that's
well, and if you have some in the
amazing.
front, now you can use that one or this one. Instead of climbing into the truck to get something from the front, you can just reach in from the front of the bed. Yeah. Easy as it gets. And
I like how all
down,
the hookups are in the back.
Yeah.
Because like before, I'd have to get up front. And some of the trailers had a longer nose to them, to where like you'd have to throw it up front from the back and then come over here, hike up on the tire because I was a little higher. I couldn't reach all the way down and in. The back corners are much better.
Super convenient.
Yeah.
Especially in dualies. I mean, dualies, first off, are next to impossible to even find any that are dealer stock trucks. Most of all the dualies have been sold verified orders. And I will tell you, personally, I've drove both. To the normal person, you would not know the difference. I mean, keep in mind, this is still 475 1050.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 25 horsepower, yeah, it does make some difference, but you're not going to see that unless you're
That's
towing.
the only difference is 25 horsepower?
Yeah, and the torque does go.
Shit, you guys got suckered into buying the H.
Well, there is, I mean, you go from torque
a little
from
bit more torque.
1050 to 1200 torque.
Okay,
So there is,
you go. You got
there is
the
some
torque,
difference
bro.
But unless you're using the truck to max capacity, towing, 35,000 pounds. I mean, towing 35,000 pounds.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to really see that big of a difference.
Yeah. That's a lot of weight.
If you had a 22,
big trailer.
A lot of weight.
I mean, even with me, having a 22, I've had a 20, I've had an 18. You might tell a little bit a difference, from that initial takeoff.
Yep.
But somebody coming from a truck that's a little bit older, especially a non-Ford,
yeah, it's gonna be.
I can put you in both of them and tell you that it was high output, and you probably wouldn't know the difference.
Until we got 40,000 pounds on there, brother. But that ain't gonna happen. I don't have a license for that weight. So we'll keep it chill. Can we pop the hood?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Oh, Jesus. 2 big batteries. Man, this is
So there's a lot of
beautiful.
twos
Air
on
filter.
this truck. There's 2 complete separate cooling systems on this truck. So Ford has done that when they introduced the 6.7. The reason why that they've done that, you know, with 100,000 miles, 200,000 miles, whatever reason whatever timeline it is, you can have a fuel cooler failure, you can have an oil cooler failure. By them actually having those systems separated, if you do have an oil cooler fail on it and you're, you know, leak oil basically into the cooling system, you're not contaminating the engine coolant. So same thing with the fuel cooler. If you have a fuel cooler crack or something happens, which is not very common, I don't think I've really heard of any, but if that was ever to happen, EGR cooler system, they're completely separate from the cooling system of the motor.
I've seen that happen in many off-road cars where they share coolers and they'll crack and bypass. It's just smart. That's cool. That's smart.
You got dual batteries, as you said, which is pretty common on most diesels. You have dual alternators on this truck.
Duals?
Dual alternaters.
So one will power that generator or something. I don't even know how that
they
generator
do work in
works,
series.
but
They do work together, and I think it's 320 amps is what this thing puts out. It might even be a little bit higher than that. Another thing, they went to your intercooler on the Fords. The 6.7 is actually a liquid cooled intercooler.
Liquid cooled. What is
That's
up?
right
All
here.
those boys that are relying on the blow, you got the wet with this one too.
So another cool feature, I don't know if you looked at any of the drawings or the cut tear downs of this motor. Have you looked at it at all?
Not in crazy depth,
Okay.
to where like I could like really kind of like pick at it and like understand it, to be honest.
So
It's more of a high and buy and just listening to like what the people have said about them.
So one of the really interesting things of the 6.7 Power Stroke is it has inboard exhaust, outboard air. So the cylinder heads, traditionally, as you know, as a motor, you have outboard exhaust, inboard air.
Yeah.
The cylinder heads are like turned upside down on this. So one of the big things when they did that, your runners for your exhaust going to the turbo, it's short. So if you look at traditional, you know, in the past diesels, you have your wide pipes, you're coming out of the exhaust and you're going all the way around. That's why you notice when you drive this, or if you've drove a 6.7, they have instant response. No, it doesn't have the turbo lag like a traditional diesel does.
That's
So a lot of really cool technologies
It's
within this
science.
motor.
Alright, so we just got the rundown of the truck and everything, and since Sunrise Ford is taking care of me so heavily on this deal, there's a lot of other things to come from this, but they're going to take care of you guys. In the description, I'm going to provide a direct phone number that is exclusively for the Wilkie fam, as well as the 3 gentlemen that are going to handle this like family. And since now I'm part of their family, I have a gift for them for what they've done for me, which is the gong stand. So with that being said, this is handmade by myself, and you're about to witness what's going to go on it and what we're going to do with it, and it's going to be awesome. Come on, Fern, I need that packet too.
Making sure I don't get hit in the head. Don't hit your car when you're walking past.
Ah!
Ah!
Is that it?
Yeah.
It? Oh my god.
I put some barbecue sauce in there for you. They're still in there.
Are they?
I'm
Go tap on the window.
curious right now.
Go tap on the window. Did you get a hint yet?
I think I'm following what this is right now.
I made you guys
That's awesome.
a custom blended stand to replace this whatever baseball net you had going on.
Very cool.
We should hang it up and then you gotta hit it.
Oh, I'm the first to hit it, dude.
That's awesome.
Dude,
That's cool.
That's actually cool.
yeah. So, brought a little tool pack with me. Hope these work though, because like I saw the tie wire and
It's fancy tie wire now.
it is. That's what my dad used his whole life, tying steel in pools. Boom. Now we got a legit gong stand.
I got the bottom of it.
It works. Well, actually, we haven't hit it yet, so we're about to find out. But I mean, from this to oh, it's already gone.
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah.
They moved on real quick.
We're up to change.
But you guys like it?
Hell yeah.
This is
That's
cool.
awesome.
Awesome.
This is
Very
cool.
cool.
I didn't know if you were gonna walk by and kick this shit, but I mean, it's the
that's
same with
good.
the other one.
Perfect, dude.
You like it?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking badass, dude.
Dude, I was sweating my dick off, hustling super hard to get this thing done. And
Well, test it out. Make it official.
all right, dude. I'm gonna give her the backhand though, dude. Is it live? We're good? It works. It's probably not as loud with the rubber insulation, but yeah, it'll wake it up. Dude, that's inside.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's sick.
And I got logos and stuff for the truck. I don't know if you guys want to splice it up. I think that's like the last thing we do before we drive it off the lot. The boys that made it happen right here. Sunrise Ford. Yeah. Especially Bobby.
Bobby's the man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And his two boys.
Hopefully one of those.
Good old Logan, huh?
Oh yeah, Logan.
Paying attention.
Way better. Here, let's put this right here. I want to get a picture of it too. "21 miles. Baker, I'm signing my life away for the sickest truck. The dream truck.
Again, just odometer disclosure, 21 miles.
21 miles. That way if something happens at 22 miles, it's on me.
Pre-contract disclosure, just by getting the truck as it is, nothing else being added.
As it is, don't look at my price because I paid way too much.
This one here, you're using this truck at least 50% business use.
Probably 100. But, sick. That's a big old packet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I trust you guys. All right, we're locking the deal in right now, dude. We're locking it in. Oh. We're gonna need Austin's seal of approval. Austin, how we looking?
Looks pretty straight to me. Looks
take
damn
it.
good.
I'll take it.
Looks damn good.
I'll take it. Now, what you probably didn't also see, but you've seen earlier with our errands we ran, I got the Rhino hitch on it ready to rock because you know what? He said he doesn't really think that this has ever happened before, but I'm taking the truck off the lot, hooking up to the trailer, and then going to
It's a
get the
proper
class
way to
11.
buy a dually. Proper way to buy a dually right there. Hook it up, drive it off the lot. I don't think it gets much better.
Sick. Look at that. Fern Dog's on it. Bingo, baby. Yes, dude, that is. There's so many features. The AC blowing on my back right now. The backup camera. And all of it. You know, I got in here and got my shit set up. Now when I turn it off, it just gives me the space. Ready? Look at this. Look at it. Just. Oh, let me get out. Look at all this room we got here, bud. Can you tell that I'm excited?
Dude!
I don't know where I'm going right now though.
Just drive around real quick.
All right. Oh my God, she's a gem.
Let's see how she drives.
The steering, the freaking brakes, everything feels like just so tight and fresh and new. And the AC is kicking and it's blowing on my butt and my back and it's amazing.
I need to try that actually. This one?
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, can you feel it?
On. I'm
Feel
feeling
it?
it now.
Oh no.
Oh shit, it's cooling.
I want to hit the gas but where it kind of hit like, you know, the traffic there.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey.
Oh God, luckily
Damn,
we
she
got
barks.
sensors. We got sensors, dude. I can
Oh.
see them up on the screen where it's saying like, boom, I got cross traffic, blind spot detection. I'm in trailer mode with the length of the trailer pre-programmed, the weight of the trailer currently, and like there's also an icon up here on my display, shows what gear we're in, speed, the speed limit of the zone that we're currently in, and when I get within that distance of other cars, when it's dangerous. And if you're at an excessive speed, all that safety stuff is turned on while I figure out this truck. Like, dude, I am mind blown. Ford, you have done a great job with this. I've always been a Chevy dude. Chevys will always have a soft place in my heart. However, my money today went towards Ford. Sunrise Ford, again, those boys, Austin at 1833 Wilkie 1 is the plug. If you need a truck, you call him and tell him that I sent you. You are gonna get taken care of. Until then, shred till you're dead. We gotta go pick up a slug shark and literally put this thing to work straight off the showroom floor.